Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Bumper here, back today with a new weekly release video. Now I've been a little bit up and down with these videos recently because I've been so busy, but it is my New Year's resolution to do them every single week again. So my apologies about that, but today we're going to be doing a Christmas special. So I'm going to take you right up until the 2nd of January's releases, or even the 3rd and 4th of January for USA and Germany and places like that. So Merry Christmas to you all. Hope you're all keeping well and you're looking forward to the festive season. So we'll start with the UK then, and as usual we'll start with the 4Ks from December the 12th. Okay, so the first movie jumping out at me straight away is this Arrow box set release of The Grudge, the Ju-on, the Japanese pronunciation. So you get the first one, the second one, The Grudge. So hang on, sorry. The Curse 2, The Grudge 4K, The Grudge 2, The White Ghost, The Black Ghost. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 films maybe. I'm not too great with my Grudge lore, so I don't know which one's which. But yeah, I mean a 452-minute runtime and a £55 price label probably does mean there are that many films in there. So I don't think I'll be rushing to get this one straight away, but it definitely be on the price drop list because they are movies that I do want to revisit. And then the next one then is 88 films. So they only started their flurry into 4Ks recently. They haven't done too many. So this one is for Cannibal Holocaust. So $24.99. Probably get a slipcover with it. Nice release. I might well grab this. I do own a Shameless version, but I would like to have it in 4K because it's such a landmark movie, although not a great movie in my opinion. Okay, then we got something here from 1987, Wings of Desire, which I've never really heard of, so I'm not sure on that one. Then we got another Arrow release, Silent Running, in 4K. So this is a science fiction movie from 1972. Not a film I've seen, but definitely a movie I would check out. So yeah, I may get that one based on the fact that I've never seen it before, so may as well see it in 4K if you're going to see it at all now. Then we got these new releases. What they got a certain name, haven't they? They're the Film Vault. That's it. So they're like special editions. I don't know if they're new transfers or what, but they're the same old films you see. Mind they know which ones collectors will keep dipping on. So yeah, you've got Blade Runner, you've got Scarface, which is one of my favourite films, but I think I'm probably happy with the normal 4K. 1917 there, I don't know if that's part of, it is part of the same collection actually. Yeah, that's a good film, but again, not sure you'd need a double dip if you had the standard release. Goodfellas. So there's 4 there altogether. And then we got this Evil Dead 2 4K is coming out. So I've seen this artwork before. It's a steelbook. I think he might have had it in another country. It did sell out pretty fast. So yeah, it's a good one if you want to grab it. Okay, then that's it for the 4Ks then for December the 12th. So we'll move on to the following week, the 19th. So all we've really got in the UK then is this House of the Dragon set. So it's a steelbook and a 4K. So nothing too major, but a nice release if you're looking to add it to your collection. December 22nd, although there's no thumbnail for it, it looks like we're getting Don't Worry Darling from Warner Brothers. That's going to be a steelbook. Okay, so that's the movie with Harry Styles. And then Boxing Day then, December 26th. We got Shrek 2 in 4K. I'm not sure what's happened to Shrek 1. Has that come out already? I'm not really sure. And we got Kick-Ass. This is a nice steelbook, but it has got a standard release on the same day. This is the Xavier exclusive. So a movie that I do own on Blu-ray, but I do really enjoy. So yeah, I may pick it up at some point, but not straight away. Hot Fuzz with a cool steelbook. Riffing on the old sort of 80s American cop movies there. Simon Pegg with a cocktail stick in his mouth. Candyman 4K. So again, that's just a limited edition steelbook of a movie that's already come out. There's Don't Worry Darling on its standard release. Kick-Ass on its standard release. So you've got Smile. This was a really good movie. I really enjoyed this one. So yeah, I'm looking to add this to my collection. So I'm going to be grabbing that one sooner rather than later. There's another one here without a thumbnail. The Cursed 4K. 2021. I'm not really sure what this movie is, I gotta be honest. It's got Boyd Holbrook in it and Kelly Riley, so it could be okay. And then it's just another release of Smile there. Then December 31st, there's American Werewolf in London from Arrow. I'm assuming that's just a standard release after we've had the collector's edition. And then going to the first week of January, I don't think there'd be much coming out, but we'll have a little look. No, there's nothing in 4K hitting until the 16th, but we'll cover that on a different episode. Looking nice though with your Black Adams and your Halloween Ends. Okay, we'll have a look through some DVDs now then. So we got one here, Yes, Madame from 1985. It was like some sort of Hong Kong movie. Then we got The War Trilogy, 3 films by Andrzej Wajda. I can't say I'm familiar with any of those, I gotta be fair. Gorgeous, 1999. Again, looks like another sort of kung fu movie, but a slightly more modern one. Only a PG though. Wings of Desire, that's we've already looked at on the 4K. Snake and Crane, Arts of Shaolin. I imagine that's an 88 films release. It's got Jackie Chan in. Better Call Saul, seasons 1 to 6. Gosh, I didn't realise he'd done 6 seasons of that. Windwenders, a Curzon collection. So that looks like that's got that Wings film in. So it's forming part of this guy's collection. Windwenders, I can't say I've heard of him or any of these films listed here, but this is a big set. £230. I mean, if you're a fan of this guy, then yeah, I'm sure that's the daddy to have. There's a Blu-ray of Miami Vice, Drift in Tokyo, the Third Window films. They usually do a lot of Asian stuff, so yeah, Drift in Tokyo, that would make sense. Better Call Saul, the final season, standalone. Anime, then we got Empire of the Sun, that's looking like a steelbook version. Xavier exclusive, very nice. The Outer Limits, ooh, this is something that I'm interested in. 1963 to 1965, 2 seasons. Blu-ray, yes. Okay, £60 though. I'd probably wait for a price drop, but I'm definitely have that in my Amazon basket, ready for the day that it does go down. Raised by Wolves, that's like season 2. City Lights, a film by Charlie Chaplin. That's a Criterion release, so no doubt that'll look really nice. We got this presented in super colorization. Looks like some sort of Stingray Thunderbird style thing from Network. Can't say I've ever heard of this show, but maybe it's some sort of like sketch show with different characters, different puppet characters. There's Ghostwatch. This must just be a standalone release. I know the limited edition done really well. I mean, I don't even think you can get it anymore, so anyone who wants it now will have to make do with the standard, which is fine, mind. It's all about what's on the disc. Amsterdam, 2022 movie. Mississippi Masala, that's come from Criterion as well. Again, that's not a film I've heard of. 1991. Looks like Denzel on the front. I'm not sure if it is, though. The Lost King. Then we got Funny Pages, 2022. Not sure what that is. The Curzon film. The Forgiven with Ralph Fiennes and Jessica Chastain. Reacher Season 1. The Vietnam War 2017. There's our Wings of Desire again. Some anime. Ticket to Paradise with George Clooney and Julia Roberts. I can't say that looks like my sort of film at all. And then there's just some more anime. We got some music releases then later on in the week. Frank Zappa. And then we're on December the 19th then. So coming right up to Christmas. The Iceman Cometh, that's 88 films. I think that's some sort of sci-fi kung fu movie. Looks pretty cool. The artwork is dope, fair play. Got Remember the Night, 1940. That's an Indicator release. Wurzel Gummidge, 1979 to 1981. John Pertwee version. Obviously, everyone used to watch that when they were a kid. Anyone from my era anyway. Pretty good, but used to freak me out a bit with Wurzel Gummidge, so I'm not sure I'm going to buy it. Saucy 70, a British sex comedy threesome. No, I can't say I've heard of that. So we got this second sight release of Tangerine. Now I know what Tangerine is. This was one of the first kind of movies shot on an iPhone. Follows around these prostitutes, I think, in Florida, maybe somewhere like that, and just showing us sort of the seedy underworld. Through Tinseltown on Christmas Eve, actually. So yeah, bit of a tough watch, but interesting if you're into that sort of thing. Like I said, it's very rookie filmmaking, off the cuff, straight with the mobile. Flux Gourmet. So I know this is a new horror film from. Oh, I can't think what the director's name is now. He's Peter Strickland. That's it, Peter Strickland. So it's got Asa Butterfield in, and he's Peter Strickland. He's a very arty kind of horror director. He's done a Barbarian Sound Studio with Toby Jones, which was pretty good, and he also done In Fabric, a movie about a killer dress, and this is the new one then, Flux Gourmet. We've got this Dario Argento set from cult films Suspiria, Opera, and Four Flies on Grey Velvet. So, I mean, I'm really hoping for a 4K of Suspiria from Arrow in one of the announcements soon. But this could be worth having for Opera and Four Flies. Four Flies has had a 4K released by Severin, so it's probably going to come to 4K over here sooner rather than later. Gangs of London Season 2, House of the Dragon, 2022. We got Batwoman, the third and final season. There's Four Flies on Grey Velvet there. I'm not sure what this single release is. This is from Cult Films as well, so they're obviously doing a single release of that film. Maxine, I think that's a TV show. And then we got something with Emily Blunt, The English. I'm not really sure what that is, but Emily Blunt's a good actress, so I'm sure it's okay. Boxing Day then, so we got For All Mankind Season 1. Then we got Clerks 3. Not much we haven't covered then, really. The Blu-ray release of Don't Worry Darling. Incredible but True. I'm not sure what this is. It looks quite quirky though. It's from Arrow. I'm really not sure what it is. But yeah, like I said, it looks quite quirky, so I'll be keeping an eye on that. We got standard releases of Smile, Satan Tango. Then coming up to the 31st of December then, we've got the standard release of American Werewolf in London we already covered, and She Said, this movie with Carey Mulligan, based on a true story, I think, about the start of the Speak Out movement from, in the mid-noughties or whatever it was. The Me Too movement, that's the one. Is that what I said the first time? And then taking us into the new year then, if you've got the last bit of Christmas cash left, this is one you could pick up, Married to the Mob. So this is a good film with Michelle Pfeiffer. It's been released by Fun City Edition, so they do releases as a partner label for Vinegar Syndrome. So this got released in America with a nice slip and everything. I was close to getting it, but I didn't. So I'm probably going to pick up the British version now. It's good to see it's done by Fun City Edition, so that means it's the same one. So yeah, I'm going to grab that. Who's the director of this film? It's someone quite famous, I think. Jonathan Demme, that's it. The guy who done Silence of the Lambs. So yeah, I'm definitely up for getting this one. Married to the Mob. It's been a long time since I've seen that film. And we got these two just before it. The Working Class Goes to Heaven and Big Time Gambling Boss. I don't know, the one looks Korean. I'm not sure the other one. Then we got Man Marked for Death 20 years later. Oh, and then we got Rob Zombie's Monsters. I can't say I watched this. I did stick it on. Oh, I don't mind Rob Zombie. I'm one of his sort of defenders, I suppose. But, oh yeah, I didn't get far into the Monsters before turning it off, I'm afraid. All right then, so these are 4Ks coming out in America now. So we got Highlander. Obviously, that's come out in the UK already. So I very much doubt you're going to be importing that. But then we have got these lovely Scream Factory releases. So the first two I'm going to talk about are two that I've already pre-ordered, because I do collect most of their steelbooks. So these are the Laker animated ones. Okay, so Coraline 4K. Everybody in my house loves Coraline, so I look forward to having this nice version with the lovely steelbook. As soon as they put pinks and purples on the steelbook, I don't care what the film is, I'll be having it from Scream Factory. Then the other one I'll be getting is Paranorman. So again, it's another Laker movie. And yeah, they're both awesome. This and Coraline, both love them in my house. So the steelbook designs are too nice to turn up. So yeah, I've already ordered those ones. They'll be here hopefully just before Christmas. But then we got Carrie, and this is a bit of a do I don't I sort of one, because I would like it. The artwork is absolutely insane. But I do own the movie on my Arrow Blu-ray. But I don't know if that's going to be enough to stop me. I got to be honest, because yeah, the artwork's just insane on Carrie from Scream Factory. I got to be honest. Then we got like standard releases of Coraline as well and Carrie, and the standard release of Highlander. Smile's going to be out. My best friend's wedding. Not one that shapes at me, but I'm sure some people would like to have it. There's the standard release of Paranorman, The Woman King. So yeah, not a bad release. I don't know when that's coming out over here on physical, so that could be worth grabbing. Lyle Crocodile. We got the nice Carrie 4K limited edition sets. We got all the pins and the posters and probably alternative slips and stuff like that. But you can't order off American. So you can't order from Scream Factory unless you live in America. You have to get it on Amazon, and they don't do those limited sets on there. So tough titty, really. December 20th. So we got War Games. I used to watch that a lot when I was a kid. I would be interested in that. I think this is from Kino Lorber. Could be Shake Factory though. No, actually it is Shake Factory. So I might keep an eye on that one, but I'm not sure. I always remember thinking it was a bit boring when I was a kid, to be honest. So probably even more boring now. Taking a Pelham 123. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. That's coming from Kino Lorber. That's 4K. Obviously John Carpenter movie. John Carpenter movie. What am I about? Joseph Sargent movie from back in the day with Walter Matthau. I'm thinking of Assault on Precinct 13 when I said that. I think John Carpenter. Taking a Pelham 123. Yeah, that's a real nice release. Good artwork on there as well. Got this movie with Kate Blanchett, Tar. If that's how you say it. Looks a bit arty. I haven't heard anything about it to say it's violent or disturbing. So, and that's the only time I can do artistic films, really, is if I know I'm going to have some sort of nuts payoff. Coming up to just after Boxing Day. So first of all, we've got Halloween Ends, so it's coming out a bit earlier in America. You could order it and get the jump start, but it's only going to be a week behind. Well, say that, about 2 weeks actually, so it could be worth getting. Got a nice trilogy there as well. Nobody's Fool with Paul Newman. Not a film I can recall, really. No, I have heard of it. I don't know if I would have seen it. Yeah, I don't know. I'd probably be interested in watching it, but I don't think I'd rush to buy from America. But this is the one. But I already know, because I've checked this, that this is going to be a Best Buy exclusive. So Terrifier 2, Best Buy exclusive, amazing 4K, amazing artwork on the front, but just not going to be able to get it because ain't got no Best Buy in the UK. Sucks really though, because I would be buying that one on release day otherwise. And we'll just have a quick look at the 3rd of January. We got this Adventures of Baron Munchausen. So yeah, I like this film. One of Terry Gilliam's more linear stories. Yeah, I think I'd have a little look. This is from Criterion, so it'll be a bit pricey, but you know you're getting your good quality, that's for sure. And then we're getting Black Adam. So again, you could get that a week earlier than the UK if you really wanted to. I'm not sure it'd be much of a mad rush, though most people would have seen it in the cinema anyway. Then you've got Pray for the Devil from Lionsgate, not a movie I've seen. I'm not really into these possession horrors. I mean, you've got The Exorcist, and then is there really anything else? So yeah, Daniel Stamp, so he's the director of The Last Exorcism. So not a bad director, actually. So I might check this out, but I don't think I'd be rushing to buy a 4K. It'd be a try before you buy, that's for sure. Alright then, so for DVDs in the States, again, is another one jumping out to me here from Vestron, Christmassy one, Silent Night, Deadly Night collection. Now, I know we've had this over here from 88 or 101, I think, actually. But you can't get the collection anymore, it's out of print. I didn't get the first one and the second one single releases, though. So it's not so bad. Saying that, I'm taking a double take on this, actually, because looking at the bottom, it's saying it's parts 3, 4, and 5. 3 movies, 1989 to 1991. So it's not the first 2, actually. It's the later ones. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, that could be pretty cool, actually, then. Be keeping an eye out for that one. A Walk to Remember, 2002. Oh, we got the Ghostwatch release here. It's coming out in America, so if you did miss out on the limited edition, you may be able to order it in, but obviously it'd be a different region. But you're okay if you've got a multi-region player, I suppose. Creature from Black Lake from Synapse. Not a movie I'm familiar with, 1976. Definitely a movie I'd like to watch though, so don't really own anything by Synapse. It's expensive to import it over, but got to start sooner or later. Spider 2002, looks like Ralph Fiennes on the front. Hogan's Heroes complete series. The Velvet Underground 2021 from Criterion. Double Target from Severin, Italian Rambo action ripoff. Same year with Cop Game and Born to Fight as well, both from Severin, both sort of Italian rip-offs of American action movies, but they're alright, mate. They're a good laugh. Cooley High, 1975 Criterion. Wicked artwork on that one. Not a film that I recall, but definitely one I think I would check out. Thrillers from the Vault, 1951. Yeah, it looks like my sort of old school movie as well. 3 films by May Zetterlin, 64 to 68. That's from Criterion, but not something I know of. The Hallelujah Trail, 1965, a Western with Burt Lancaster. Maniac Driver, kind of rings a bell, 2020. I'm not sure, maybe I've seen it on a streaming site or something. So some Diabolic, so it could be a bit rough. You have to be careful with some Diabolic releases. It's Japanese release. I don't know if I have heard of it then, to be honest. Dawson's Creek complete series there. Blood and Diamonds, we've already had that over here from 88 Films. Bandit 2022, Josh Duhamel is how you say his name, Mel Gibson and Elijah Cuthbert. No thanks. Girl on a Motorcycle. Doctor Who, 3 films by Hon Sang-soo. I haven't heard a lot of this stuff. Hallucination Generation. Try saying that after 10 points. Boxcar Bertha, 1972. Dream with the Fishes, 1997. Can't say I've ever heard of that. Who's in there? Anyone famous? David Arquette. Right. Looks like some sort of thriller horror. Yeah, I don't know. I never heard of that one. Fish in the Bathtub. Fishes everywhere. Walk Proud, 1979. Got a double year from Cohen Film Collection, On the Yard and A Walk on the Moon. Slashback, this is alright. This was a Shudder release in the UK. Just about these girls living sort of in the outback, like in the middle of nowhere, and these aliens come. Yeah, I didn't see it all because I dozed off, but it was pretty good while I saw it. Comes a Horseman, 1978. The Roundup, Don Lee, 2022. Got your standard release of Lyle Lyle Crocodile. Assassination Tango. Robert Duvall. Not a film I've heard of. Medusa, 2021. Don't F in the Woods 2. I'm not sure I should show the artwork on this one really, but I'm intrigued. I remember the first one coming out, but I didn't see it. Yeah, I don't know if it's just an excuse for a load of over-the-top violence and gore, or whether there's a good storyline there as well. The First Turn On, 1983. The Ambush. The Minute You Wake Up Dead, 2022. Morgan Freeman. Although he's probably only on the cover to sell the movie. He's probably only in about 5 minutes. Piranha Women. This looks pretty cool. Wicked artwork. It's from Full Moon, so you know it's going to be cheesy as hell. But yeah, keep an eye out for that one. Another try before you buy, though. You've got Le Petit Mort, 2009. Now, this isn't really not for the faint of heart at all. This is From Unearth, so you know From Unearth is going to have a certain level of extremity anyway, depravity. But yeah, I heard this is pretty heavy, Le Petit Mort. I probably will watch it, but I won't recommend anyone else watch it. 76 minutes of just pure hell. Resurrection, okay, this is the one with Rebecca Hall, and this is my movie of the year for 2022. Yeah, Rebecca Hall and Tim Roth. Yeah, what an amazing movie. Psychological thriller. Really good film. There's more anime there. We've got Call Jane. with Elizabeth Banks, 2022. Evil, Season 3. Black Holler, 2017. Not sure what that is. Wild Eye releasing. I don't know why. There's also some sort of adult animation, is it maybe? And then we got Anoda, American Murderer, The Bloody Man, 2020. Again, this looks like it's got cool artwork. It's from Wild Eye again. Have to have a little bit of a further look into that one before making a decision on whether it's any good. Nightmare Symphony, 2020. Life Mark, 2022. I think that's anime there. Two lots of anime. Old Friends, a documentary. It looks cute. Two dogs in a sanctuary growing up. God, they reduced me to tears before it even started. French Blood, Mr. Frog, whatever the hell that is. Looks a bit messed up. A Christmas Karen, yep, we all know a few of them. Sex-starved nurses. Yeah, it's only anime before I get too excited. Some more there. 13 tracks to frighten Agatha Black. God knows. Can't Be Stopped, 2022. Cool artwork. The Last Sleigh Ride. The Electric Man, 2022. Players. I can't say I've heard of any of this stuff that's coming out. There's some sports documentaries there. The Lure of This Land, and then Unraveling Life, 2021. Got some music then, December the 16th. I won't waste any time on that. And then December the 20th then. So we've covered the 4K. So we got the Banshees of Inisherin with Colin Farrell and Brendan Gleeson. So they're always good together on screen. In Bruges is a great film. So yeah, I'm going to be checking that one out when I get a chance. More anime. Cinema's First Nasty Woman. Okay, great title to have if that's you. From Kino. Maigret Season 1. Wild Bill with Jeff Bridges and Ellen Barkin. Kind of remember that film. The Loneliest Boy in the World. Secret Headquarters. Owen Wilson. Looks absolutely shocking, that does. The Bridget Remagin. The Hawaiians, 1970. Cool artwork on that one. Fair play. Jonah, a VeggieTales movie. God. Not sure what that is. The Hospital, 1971. Moll Flanders. Morgan Freeman again. A young-looking Morgan Freeman. Robin Wright. Paradise City with John Travolta and Bruce Willis. Holiday Heart. Just loads of anime. So this is the 27th now, so day after Boxing Day. So we got Mardi Gras Massacre from Severin. So I should have grabbed this really because I've been waiting for the 88 release, but it keeps getting pushed back or whatever. I should have just grabbed it from Severin during the sale really. I know John at Mondo Chalavet got that release. And the slipcover is the same as the 188 is bringing out anyway, I think. So should have got it. The films of Doris Wishman. Pretty cool. That's from the American Genre Film Archive. So yeah, that'll probably be pretty cool, although very low budget. Minefield, Mind, Body and Soul. It's good artwork on that. Let's have a look at that one quickly. Culture Shock releasing, slipcover with it. Horror film, no one I've heard of, but it looks of things. Are anyone in it I recognise? Wings Hauser and Ginger Lynn. Oh god, I think she's an ex-porn star, Ginger Lynn, so I don't think that's going to be up to much, to be fair. Eliza, 1995. Sellout. Looks pretty cool. White Reindeer. Okay. Female Yakuza Tale. Terrifier 2 Standard. Got this Solomon King release. Blaxploitation movie. From, I think it's going to be Vinegar Syndrome. Pretty cool artwork. Distant. We've got Twilight with Susan Sarandon and Gene Hackman. Paul Newman. I Think We're Alone Now, 2008, whatever that is. The Good Book. The Icarus Line Must Die, 2017. Laws of Gravity. Can't say I've heard of that film, but it looks alright though, actually. Like, I don't mind a 90s sort of street film. Who's the director? Nick Gomez? Yeah, it could be okay. Goodbye Dongleys. Looks like more anime. The Rainbow Boys. The Lair. So this is directed by the guy who done Dog Soldiers, Neil Marshall. Could be okay. I think it was released on Shudder over here. Monster movie. Lamborghini 2022. Frank Grillo. Could be a good movie. I do like Frank Grillo actually. I don't know if this is an action film or not though. Gabriel Byrne's in it as well. We got more anime. Machine Robo, Battle Hackers, Death Magic 1992. Looks a bit awful. The Black Crystal 1991. I think these are Vinegar Syndrome partner label releases. These couple by year now. Yeah, this is AGFA, so that would be a partner label of them. And we've got Satan's Menagerie, if that's how you say it. Dressed in Blue, 1983. Bat Pussy, yeah, this is definitely one that's on a Vinegar Syndrome side partner. Yeah, AGFA again, just hilarious. Freak Scene, the story of dinosaur, yeah, that's another one. Lieutenant Jangles, Uncle Kent 2, oh god. Dam's Elvis, Daughter of Elvis. These movies are just horrendous. Pirates, 2021. If I was going to have to watch one of them, I'd probably pick that one by the looks. Although I'd actually have to watch Bat Pussy, to be fair. 100 Steps, Silvio. Oh, I tell you, we're scraping the barrel here. The Girl and the Spider, Screams from the Swamp, Spirit's Revenge, The Salamander House, Chalet Girls. Bit of a weird release, but I remember that coming out over here. Deleted 2022. Well, whether you live in America or you live in the UK, I don't think you're going to be rushing out your house on Boxing Day to get any physical media releases, because it ain't much about. And then early in January, then for America, Star Trek Prodigy Season 1. We said Black Adam's out. That's the Blu-ray release. We got this Sergeant Riker. Standard releases of Pray for the Devil. Then we got this action film here with Tyrese Gibson, The System. Not really sure if it'd be any good. He's alright, Tyrese, I suppose. Also, Terrence Howard is in it as well, and Jeremy Piven. So, yeah, it might be alright. Might be alright. We'll just have a quick flick through what's out in Australia. Don't think there'd be much, really, but Jurassic Park Dominion we've already had. There's a Top Gun box set. Obviously, you can get over here. There's the War of the Worlds 4K, but that's already out over here. Got these ones here. The Burn, The Killer Elite, Fear is the Key, The Eagle Has Landed, Pork Chop Hill, A Rage to Live. Not any films I'm really familiar with apart from The Eagle Has Landed, but yeah, look pretty cool artwork on them. Early January, yeah, Don't Worry Darling, Wire Room, yeah, nothing major really there for. Okay, might do a bit better in Germany. They recently had that lovely 4K release of The Frighteners, which Keith at Euphoria Pictures did an unboxing of that was awesome. So here we got movie with Mickey Rourke, Barfly. You can get 3 different style media books, so they're all pretty cool. Then we got this movie Nails there, 2003. Scream 2 we've already had over here. Alright, so we got this film from Joe Begos here, Christmas Bloody Christmas. This is a 4K media book, so this is really good. It's from Cape Light. You can get the movie on Shudder in the UK, but no physical release. So if you want a physical release, then that's one to pick up. I'm looking into it because I collect all the horror media books, so I'm probably going to get it, yeah. Red Force, whatever that is. A couple of different releases though, so it's a limited edition media book, I guess. The Halloween 3 media book, really nice design on this, but I mean, there's been so many different releases of these movies over the years. I mean, I'd be very surprised if you didn't have at least one already. But if you didn't mind, these 4Ks from Germany, the artwork on them is lovely, fair play. Vampires, 1974. Cover looks a bit risque. There's that Red Force again. Nightmares, 1983. Renegades. Barn of the Dead. The Rifts trilogy. Looks like a nice set, even though I'm not really familiar with the movies themselves. It's a digibook. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Thor, God of Thunder. The Unborn. There's another one of the Rift trilogy, another design. Interceptor or the Wraith, you can get that from Vestron over here anyway. The Man Who Haunted Himself. There's some variants on Halloween 3 there and Vampires. That Vampires cover is a little bit less risky than the other one, so we can have a quick look at this. From 1974, yeah, another media book from NSM, so very rare. Just Dessert, silent movie. There's standard release of Christmas, Bloody Christmas. Alone Together, whatever that is. Another Halloween 3 there, another Wraith. Another cover for Nightmares. Another cover for Nightmares. It's good that they get to sell enough to warrant these various covers. Witchfinder General, what a film that is. With Vincent Price, absolutely awesome. Deep Fear, Slaughter. Looks like some blaxploitation. There's another artwork for the Wraith there. That's the nicest one probably that we've seen. There's the traditional one there. Mel Brooks silent movie again. Another variant on vampires. Not much there, to be honest. There's another variant on Halloween 3. Then we got Halloween Ends coming out on the 29th in Germany. Knight Rider collection. Pretty cool. Bulletproof 1 and 2 double. I wouldn't see that very many places. Not bad. And then just coming into the new year then. Babette's Fast and Walkabout. I think you can get Walkabout on a second sight release over here. So, yeah. Okay, I think we finish off with Italy then. So, there's a Kira 4K, Ennio 4K. I haven't seen that one in any of the other countries. Probably some Italian kind of movie or some sort of musical thing by the looks. Crimes of the Future, the David Cronenberg movie, the new one. So I'm seeing this on 4K before in many places. So that's a nice one to pick up. Rare one to have in the collection. Fahrenheit 451. Nothing much else about though, I gotta be fair. And then I think in the first week of January, straight on to the 12th of January there, really. So that's about it, really. I tell you what, we will have a quick look at some deals in the UK. I've picked up some good deals myself lately, so we'll just see what's floating. Okay, so it's your usual 4Ks for the sort of under the tenner, under the £12 sort of mark. A couple of good ones though. Bad Times at the El Royale. Braveheart, not bad for the price. But some of the more expensive ones have really come down now. Nobody, £13.49. It's not bad. You can get the Arrow release of Tremors for £15 now. Poltergeist for £15. Something just recently come out. And all these titles a bit generic. The Man Who Shot Liberty Vance for £16.73 is not bad either. Like I said, I was trying to get to the more expensive ones because obviously that's where the bigger savings are. I've recently picked up quite a few box sets and things in the sales, and it is really worth waiting. Okay, so these two I definitely want to bring your attention to. Got the 2 Doctor Who movies. So this one is a Doctor Who and the Daleks steelbook, and then the other one is the Invasion Earth movie. Sorry, I've gone onto my blooming Amazon account here, so I know. And £20 each. That's an absolute steal for those steelbooks. I want a limited edition set, so I haven't pushed a button, but I would be otherwise. £19 for Drive as well in 4K. That's a really good deal. Just seeing if there's anything else. I'm not sure really. The Hitchcock collection, £33. It's quite old now, and there's been a second one, but it's still really good value. There's the second one there for £51. This Godfather set's really nice, but I did manage to get it for as cheap as £33 on Amazon Italy, so definitely worth shopping around there. Okay, then it doesn't really look like to be much else going. I did switch it over to Italy because sometimes they got some cheap 4Ks, but there's nothing really jumping out at me really to talk about. So I've been Bumper then. Thanks for watching. I hope you all have a great Christmas, and I'll catch you soon.